so. I mean, you're going to learn more about them than just Algebra 2.
We are.
Okay. Circle. Man, I already have the definition up there for you. Set of all points that are equidistant from a given point. Equidistant. Equal distance. So if you have a point and you know how far away it is, if this is my point, I can go around in a circle. There's my circle.
180 in the middle, though.
Okay? No, this is not a dance. I can make it one, I guess.
All right.
Give me a few days. Chord. A chord is any segment with endpoints that are on the circle. So over there, what are some examples of some chords that have two endpoints on a circle? Okay, F, C would not be because F is not. Yeah, A, E would be a chord. A, E would be a chord because they are on the ends, on the circle. B, D would be a chord. Oh, and then the way how we name a circle, which we better talk about, is we draw a little circle with a center point in the middle, and then we name the point. So here, this is saying circle F would be how we name that circle.
It's the point in the middle.
Yeah, whatever point's right in the center. A radius. You guys should know what a radius is, yeah? Yeah, it's halfway, so it's a segment with the endpoints that are the center and then the point on the circle. So we've got a few radii here. CF would definitely be one of them. What's another one? CF, BF, and FD, yeah. Okay, diameter. What's the diameter of a circle? All the way across, it has to go through what point? The center. So the diameter is a chord that passes through the center. So BD would be our diameter of the circle. So far, is this all review? Okay, it should be review. If it's not review, you are now learning it. Okay? Circumference. It's the distance around the circle, represented by the letter C, which you should know now. The real question is, does anyone remember our formula to find circumference? It has something to do with pi.
Oh, pi squared, R equals pi squared.
No. That's area. Pi r squared is the area of a circle. The circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. What's the relationship between the diameter and the radius? Exactly half. So the diameter is equal to what? 2 times the radius. Okay, so if the diameter is 2 times the radius and the circumference is 2 pi r, what's another option for a formula for circumference? Pi d. Why would it be pi times the diameter? Yeah, here we have a 2r. Diameter is 2r. So if I tell you the diameter of a circle is 10, what's the radius? 5. Good. If I tell you the radius of a circle is 13, what's the diameter? 26. Okay, everyone remember that relationship? All right. So using this circle diagram down here, we are going to do a few different things. We're first going to name the circle. How do you name this circle? Circle E, yeah. Name a radius of the circle. So what would be a radius? BE would be 1. What's another one? AE would be 1. Any others? ED and CE. Notice for a radius, what letter is it always going to have? The center. So in this case, it must always have E. Name a chord of the circle. BA would be a chord, yep. Any other chords? AD is a chord. Any others? DB is, yep. And AC is. So there are 4 chords there. So what is the diameter?
B.
Just B?
It can be B, C, D, or A. No. Oh,
Say those in the correct order.
I'm doing the wrong one.
Diameter.
AC and B.
Yep, it's got to be either AC is the diameter or BD is the diameter. Diameters are always chords. Okay, so your diameter should always be listed in the chord section as well. Is this a refresher? You guys remember this stuff? Okay, good. Let's do some more examples then. All right, so now let's get into finding some actual measurements here. So circle R has diameters ST and QM. So ST and QM are diameters. If ST is 18, what's RS? 9. How do we know it's 9? We just had to divide by 2, right? We had the diameter, so we just had to divide it by 2. So if RM is 24, what's QM? Yep, times by 2 to get 48. RM is a radius. QM is the diameter, so we have to times it by 2. If RN is 2, what's RP? 2.
Yeah. Good smart.
Well, I was thinking after the B one, so I was like, oh.
Why is it 2?
Because it doesn't go all the way across.
RN is what? It's a RN is a radius. The radius is always the same number. RP is also a radius, so they're both 2. All right, so this next one, we've got this diagram. We have circle A, circle B, and circle C. The diameters are 10 inches, 20 inches, and 14 inches respectively. What does it mean in the directions if it says respectively?
About.
It means circle A, B, C, 10 inches goes with circle A, 20 inches goes with circle B, and 14 inches goes with circle C. So they're listed in order. So we need to find X, B, and BY. So to do that, let's first just start labeling things and seeing what we know. So circle A, what's the diameter here? 10. So what's AX? 5, okay. So we got that one in. Circle B is 20. So what's AB? So what does XB have to be? Everyone okay with how we got 5 for XB? Okay. What does BC have to be? Also has to be 10. And then circle Y has a diameter of 14. So what would be YC? 7. So it would be BY? 3. Everyone okay with that? We good?
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're going to do another one that's kind of like this then. So the diameters for circle X, Y, and Z are 22 millimeters, 16 millimeters, and 10 millimeters, respectively. We want to find EZ and XF. Well, EZ is going quite a ways across here, so let's try to figure out EZ first. So circle X, we know the diameter is 22, so where could we label that? From E to what? So from E all the way to F, that's 22. I want to get from E to Z. So how much more would I have to go to get to Z? What do I need to know? The radius of circle Z. Okay, so circle Z has a diameter of 10, so what's the radius? 5. So from E to Z would be 27 millimeters. Is that one okay?
Wait, what's X?
Where's F?
No, X.
That's what we want to find now, XF. Oh, we're not. We're definitely not skipping it. Okay, what would XF be? Yeah?
Could you explain how you got 5?
5? Yeah, I just didn't hear you. Circle Z has a diameter of 10. So from F to Z would have to be 5 for the radius. Yeah, we would add those together because we want to go all the way from E to Z. We currently had E to F, so we needed the remaining distance to get to Z, so we needed that other.
Would you use 16 minus 5 to find XF?
Well, that's even a little too much work. I mean, you can do it, but what's an easier way?
It's 11.
It's just 11. Why is XF 11? Yeah. 16 minus 5 does work, though, as well. But if you look at XF, it's the radius of circle X. So since it's the radius, it's just 11. You certainly could have saw that the diameter from X to Z is 16, and then you could have subtracted off the 5 to also have gotten 11. Either way. Well, I guess subtracting, dividing, same thing. Sort of. All right, that okay? So now we're going to find some circumference, diameter, and radius. So we'll have to use our formula for circumference. So what's the formula for circumference?
C equals pi.
2 pi r. It's 2 pi r. So we want to find the circumference if the radius is 7. How would you find this? 2 pi times 7. So 7 times 2 is 14. So this is 14 pi. I don't care if you use your pi button or if you use 3.14. I shouldn't say I don't care. I prefer that you use your pi button. 43.9 what?
98.
Oh, 44.0 centimeters.
Wait, so it's not 43.
Oh, we'll go to the nearest tenth. All right, find the circumference if the diameter is 12.5.
Pi times 12.5.
Yep, pi times 12.5 or 12.5 pi.
39.3.
So 39.3 inches. Last but not least, we want to find the diameter and the radius, so D and R, to the nearest hundredth if the circumference is 136.9 meters. Well, what's our formula? Circumference is 2 pi r, so 136.9 should equal 2 pi r. How would you get your radius alone? Divide by 2 pi? Make sure you divide by 2 pi in parentheses. Okay, otherwise your answer will be way off. So figure out what the radius is.
215.
No. You did not divide by 2 pi in parentheses.
Oh. 21.8.
That sounds much more reasonable. Anyone else getting 21.8? Yeah?
And that's your radius.
That's the radius. So to the nearest hundredth, what is it going to be?
21.7.
0.7? 9?
So
Okay. Well, it says to the nearest hundredth, so we'll listen.
5.
And then times this by what? 2 to get the diameter. So then the diameter is 43.58. Cool.
cool.
Got it?
Is that it?
I think that's it.
I thought you caught it. Why not? Yeah, why? Why?
Page 526, you're doing 16 through 37. 44 through 54 evens.
You sure that doesn't say extra credit?